Oh my gosh. Just about knocked my camera off the display there. Sorry about that. A new coffee mug, Louder with Crowder. If you've never watched Steven Crowder, you can go check him out on YouTube. Funny guy. Not necessarily. He doesn't put a lot of focus on being politically correct. He intends to offend because he thinks people should be offended. Well, you always have the choice on whether you want to be offended. People can't offend you. You choose to be offended. And so, to me, that's how I view life. I also view when you choose to be offended, you are also allowing yourself to be a victim. If you don't want to be a victim, then you choose not to be offended. You can still be harmed, but a good process for getting over that harm is forgiveness, and that a good chunk of that comes from just in daily life, just in not allowing yourself to be offended by stuff that people probably didn't mean anyways. A lot of people perceive a lot of great offense within words and actions that were never meant to be offensive. And I think life is better when you take life a little more casually and not so seriously. A couple of things I want to talk about today are my eyeballs. I'm going in tomorrow for a pre-op visit. I'm going in on Friday for a operation. And then on Saturday, I'll go in for a post-op visit. And hopefully by Monday, I will be able to see 20/20 without my glasses. And in that whole process, hopefully I'll get laser eyeballs. And I'll be able to shoot lasers out of my eyes, like Superman or Supergirl or Super whoever shoots lasers out of their eyeballs. Because that would be fun. I just think it would be. The other thing I want to do is talk about the future of this show here. I want to put out 3 or 4 small videos a week, under 5 minutes, try to pontificate in brevity on current events, what's going on in East Texas, the world, etc. And then, make that informative and entertaining. The 3 E's, like I said before. And once a week, I want to do a long-form interview with the creators who make East Texas the great place that East Texas is. And so I want to go to local painters, woodworkers, metal artists, glass blowers. I know, musical artists, people who can sing, dance, and that whole mumbo jumbo that comes around with music. And I want to kind of focus on who they are and what they do to help tell their story, help get their product out there for you to see, because you might you might enjoy the entertainment that comes from their creation. It might speak to your soul. And so if I can help them showcase that, maybe they make a few bucks, maybe I make a few bucks, and maybe you guys are entertained and find something useful art-wise to put in your life. I also want to do a couple of people pieces, I guess. We could call it that, on different people that I find fascinating, or people who are going through unique situations. I had a contractor who didn't do all the work he was going to do on my house, and now he's trying to sue me, and I just got back a discovery packet on that I'm working through. Literally, the discovery packet is that thick. That's one of the discovery packets. I have several more that are like that thick. And the one I sent to him was about that thick. And going through that, itemizing everything, reconciling everything, and you said you did this, but you didn't actually do that. You said you were going to charge this, but you didn't actually charge that. You said you were doing this, and then you pulled it back out, and then you put it back in, and then you pulled it back out, and then you put it back in, and it's the hokey pokey with fists, I guess. Anyways, that was my screen that I'm using for a light source on my lovely face turning off. All right, it's 5 minutes. I'll talk to y'all later. That's what I'm doing this week. That's what I'm working on. And yeah, we'll talk more about it later.